Welcome back to my tarantula channel. I'm going to do a short video of me refilling all the water bowls because a lot of my teas like to bury their water bowls. You can probably see in this one that the water bowl is here. Not that you can really tell because it's covered in dirt. You can see the tarantula in there though. That's probably a bit better. You can now see the colour of it. Yeah. Lovely. So and that way you guys can have a look at my collection again and see what I've got going on. So I've got my catch cup as well. This one is my let's have a look at my book. So we're number 8. This one is, I believe it's Lasiodora Klugi, but I will double check. Yes, it is. It's my Lasiodora Klugi. So I've got my catch cup here just in case. This one is threat postured me a few times even though it's only a baby. Let's tip all that dirt out. Oh, I need like a little something to clean it with. So hang on a minute. Right, I'm back. I'm going to briefly give this a little clean with a wipe because it's absolutely full of dirt. And then I will just refill it and take that piece of cork back out. This species seems to be quite on display. Doesn't really doesn't seem to bury at all. And now I'm making a mess. I'll just cover that hole. Oh. There we go. Sorry. Sorry, little one. Right, now let's put some water in here. Just fill it up with the little cup that I've got. There we go. Now I really don't want to be using my fingers, so I'm probably going to cut the spider just while I pat this down. And this is the best way to avoid potentially getting bitten or anything, is to just lightly cup it. As you see, the tea hasn't even moved, and then I can simply place its water bowl back in there without getting bitten or without bothering the tea. Don't worry about the little bit of dirt that's gone into the water, that's perfectly normal. I'm not sure if this one has fed recently, so let's have a look in my little journal because we might be able to feed this one. So number 8. No, it's been offered, but it hasn't actually eaten yet. So I think I'm just going to take a little. I will take a little. Well, not little, a really disgusting maggot. Crush its head a little bit so that it can't really bite. Sorry, I know that's disgusting. And then just place it in here and maybe oh. I will leave it in there for a while. I will check on it in a few hours and see if this one's fed. It seems to be relatively shy and doesn't want to feed in front of me, which is absolutely fine. Let's move on to the next one and see if this one's... this one's still got water, so I won't do anything. This is my my green bottle blue, and it's right in that corner, just there. It's got some beautiful, beautiful colouring, absolutely stunning colouring, and it will only get better as this little guy or girl ages. I'm pretty sure I did put something small in there for it to feed on, but I'm not sure it's eaten because it was too small. So again, I will do the same thing. I will just take a small one of these, crush its head a little bit and place it in here and leave it be for a while, and that way hopefully it will feed. And I will again check on it. I don't leave things in overnight, although sometimes I will, but I'm not too worried about them not feeding quite yet. This is quite a fast species, so I'm literally just going to plop it in and then leave it alone. This one's very skittish, this green bottle blue, GBB, or let's do the correct thing, and I think it's pronounced Chromatopelma cyanopubescens or something like that. You feel free to correct me if that's wrong. So that's 2 with their food and some water. So my small slings just here, and this one is hiding right now, and I believe this is my Brachypelma alboplossum. I will double check. Again, I've got quite a few teas, so I do like to make sure. Sorry, I'm just checking that that camera is recording still. Yes, it is. Brachypelma amelia, this one, my tiny, tiny, tiny sling. And it's hiding really, really far down there, so I don't need to do anything. Again, water dish is still full. You're not going to see anything with this one, I'm afraid. It's tiny and it's right down in its little hide. So let's move on. Number 11, this is my small Brachypelma alboplossum that was given to me free by Invert Worlds Limited. Fantastic store for anybody that wants to buy tarantulas, and the guy is fantastic and really, really friendly and helpful. Again, you're not going to see anything, I don't think, with this one, but I am going to fill up its water bowl because it has, in fact, emptied its water bowl. So let's do that very, very quickly because this is a bit boring for you guys sitting and watching me just do that. I'm going to be getting a GoPro very, very soon to make filming easier and a bit more entertaining. I'm also going to the Huddersfield, sorry, I'm just trying to get that in. I'm also going to the Huddersfield Northern Invert show. It will be my first show, and I'm going to do some recording there as well. I'm going to do lots of recording. I'm going to wear my GoPro, so you'll get to see around the event and see what goes on. So I'm really, really now let's see if my Cobalt Blue needs a water clean and refill. This is my biggest one in my collection. And I don't want him to run away. Where's my film gone? Really, really pretty. Really pretty guy. So, he has in fact dirtied up his water bowl. So I will just cover him like that to try and prevent any runaways. Give it a very quick clean. Again, these little bottle lids are not fantastic. I shouldn't be using them, and I am changing them all slowly. So please don't worry about that. I am not going to stick my fingers in with this one because he's slightly bigger and I really don't want him to bite me. So I will place that in there. This one's a really good feeder as well and super fast. That is my cobalt blue. Or what is the scientific name for cobalt blue? I'm not actually sure on this one. This is the one that I always forget. He's number 7. So let me see if I can get this pronunciation correct. Let's have a look. Cyropagopus lividus. I think that's how I pronounce it. I could be completely wrong. So that's another one done. This one, number 3, is another Alboplossum, Brachypelma alboplossum. You will not see this one. It is absolutely hidden down in its little hide, down in here. And as you can see, it's completely covered its entrance. I will put some food in here for this one because, as I can see, there is still a cricket in there that it has not fed on. I think I will leave that in there actually and just see if it will take it at some point. This one's not fed since I've had it, but I have only had it for a very small amount of time, so I'm not overly worried about that. Water is spilt out again, so I'll just fill it up with this rather than keep taking it out. There we go. So sorry guys, you didn't get to see that one. That one's hidden away. It happens. And now this one definitely needs more water, and I'm going to be careful with this one. This one is my OBT. I can probably feed it. I'm just seeing where it is before I go lifting the lid off, and I think it's down there in its hide here, and it's quite far down there because I can't see it initially on the surface. So get the water bowl out, cover that back up. I don't want this one getting out like that. And I'll see if I can feed this one. Fill its water back up. Put the water bowl back in. Now let's get one of these and let's get the light on it, shall we, so that if it does feed you should be able to see it. Let's get it a bit closer. I don't think it's going to come out. Come on, move, little wiggly worm. I don't see this one. They call it a pet hole. I never see it, and it's buried in there somewhere. Going to feed or not? Well, I'll leave that in there again like I did with the other ones for a little while. Again, really sorry you didn't get to see my OBT. Again, it's just one that never really comes out, which is a bit annoying, but that's just the way it is. This one, is my Lasiodora parabana. Doesn't need a water bowl fill up, but I will show you her, wherever she is. Where is she? so difficult to see. Ah, she's just there. Let's move it closer. There we go. Sorry. There it is. Hope you guys can see that. It's my Lasiodora parabana. Salmon pink bird eater. Still only small, doesn't need a water refill. So that's really good. This one is my Venezuelan sun tiger. I really struggle with the pronunciation. Palma persimmenia, I believe, something along those lines. And she is right down there as usual, hiding. I don't know if you can see those feet. Just about. Maybe. Hiding in there. I thought that these were arboreal. Well, I'm pretty sure they are arboreal, but for some reason this one is on the ground. If anybody could enlighten me as to why this one would be on the ground, I would be really appreciative. I'm just going to pour some water into this one. I'm not going to stick my hand in there. This one can be pretty mean a lot of the time. So I'm going to pour it into that bowl like that. There we go. Water dishes. Ah, no, it's drained out because it's the way it's positioned. So I will have to push it down with my tongs. There. Now the water dish should fill up. Yes, there we go. That's better. Teas always, all tarantulas, well, all animals really, they always need a fresh source of water. It doesn't matter what animal it is, always have a fresh source of water. And this one is my Poecilotheria metallica. I do not need to give it water because it's got water, but you will not be able to see it, I'm afraid. It is under the cork bark. I don't know if you guys can see that. It is under there, or has it moved now? Oh, it has in fact moved. Oh no, it isn't. It's kind of blending in. It's there. There we go. That's my Poecilotheria metallica. Does not need a water refill. So I won't open the lid and disturb it for no reason. My last tarantula is my Carabena versicolor. And I don't know where it's hiding at right now. Ah, there we go. This is probably one of my favourite species. It's very fast, but quite docile. I wouldn't be too concerned if this one accidentally got out onto my hand. I don't know if you can see that. I'm just trying to get a decent shot because she is lovely and blue there. Pretty. Needs a little bit of water in there. Oh, how it comes. It's coming up now. There we go. Having a wander. It's nicely webbed up down the bottom, which is what I wanted. Not down the bottom, but just not right at the top of the enclosure, which is good. Again, I won't take that out. I'll just pour it in. Save me having to stick my hand in there. Again, I wouldn't be too bothered with this species anyway. It's not, it's, you know, a bite would not be too bad at all. Right, so that is all my tarantulas. I can now show you my stick insect, something that I don't get out very often. I tend to just, again, leave it alone, spray it down. Let's see if I can find it for a start. Very well. Ah, very easy because it's right on the wall. Right there. I don't have a water dish in here. I literally just mist this down a couple of times a day. I cut the top off and I've put vent in it, so like mesh, so that it's vented. It's got ivy in there and it's got some bramble in there that's actually planted in there, and I try to water it, and I'm trying to keep it alive. It's not as easy as it sounds. And then I will very briefly, this is not overly exciting, this is my pinhead cricket colony. They're my babies that are growing up, and we've got some cucumber and some bits of food, and yeah, they're just gonna growing up, and then when they're growing up I can put them in with the adults. As you can see, I've done the same thing here with mesh. I've literally cut a piece of the top off and then just hot glued it on. That way they've got plenty of ventilation. They're on a heat mat as well, because I was told that for breeding purposes and for growing up they quite like to be on heat. Now I will very quickly show you my last thing. This is my adult colony, and I believe, there we go, and this is my little egg box here. There was one stuck down the side. There we go. So this is the little egg box that they deposit their eggs in, or at least that's what I'm hoping will happen. And again, ventilation. So that is everything in my collection. I know that this has been a relatively long video, and I'm really sorry about that if I've gone on and bored everybody. I will be doing another video sometime next week, because I have 2 mystery boxes coming, which are going to be lots of fun. So I'll be interested to see what I get, because I'm getting them from Spiders World EU from Poland. I believe they're in Poland. And I'm getting a arboreal only mystery box for £11.99. And then I've got a £22.99 box, a slightly more expensive box for advanced. So I'm expecting some old worlds in there, maybe something a little bit more feisty. So I'm really, really excited to get that. And then on Sunday, I will be going to the Huddersfield Northern Invert Show, which I'm super, super excited about. And if any of you guys are going, do comment down below. I would love to meet any and all of you. Not because of my video channels or anything like that. I'm no big deal. I just mean that I really, really enjoy meeting other people that are so into this hobby, because my friends think I'm weird, if I'm honest. They think I'm really, 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 really weird. And they don't go anywhere near my tarantulas, so I would enjoy talking to anybody who's got an interest in the hobby. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry that it was probably a bit of a boring video. There's not much going on. A lot of my teas are only babies, so they don't do an awful lot right now. But hopefully I'll have some more interesting videos coming up very, very shortly. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you for watching.